Times like these when I just remember the summers and remember those days and just can't wait for them to come back. But there are plenty of things that hold me over in this time, especially some of the delicious local foods that we have here. And Otimo cheese bites are one of those ones. I genuinely had never had them before I came here. I started eating them in grocery stores. I found them, they quickly became one of my favorite snacks. I just absolutely love to munch down on them every once in a while. But come to find out, one of my favorite local brands actually has a Dragon's Den pitch. Well, you know what we gotta do there. I've gotta check that out. I'm super excited to learn more about this brand. So let's get right into that.
What the Canadian dream means to us is that there are opportunities for everybody.
The Canadian dream. Oh, that's so sweet.
Justin Trudeau.
I wonder if it's holding up as good as the American dream. I don't know what I'm saying. I have to check the record on that. But good for them. I already off of that, I love these people. They seem so cute. I'm just here for all of this.
The opportunities are out there. You just have to fight for it.
Look at them in their chef hats. They got the shirts matching. I'm feeling, before we get into this, I'm feeling a heavy hitter. Again, I swear, I don't know how this turns out, but I'm feeling like, just from what I know of the brand, I think we're gonna have some success today in the den.
Great success.
I'm hoping, at least. I already love them off the bat. I'm wishing all the best for them.
Hello, Dragons. My name is Bruno Waki. This is my wife, Sylvia Martinelli. We are from Maple Ridge, BC, and the name of our product is Otimo
Maple Ridge in the house. Shout out them, yeah. I've only been there like once, I think, but nice area. Bit outside, you know. But again, we love to support local businesses. This absolutely still counts, and I'm still here for this. Oh, look at that too. They have multiple different flavors. So they have original, jalapeno, garlic and herb, and pizza. Interesting. I don't even think I've seen all these flavors before. I'm gonna have to try them all out. I'm gonna have to try the full spread out.
Brazilian style cheese puffs. And
I actually do have two different of the flavors in my fridge right now. But I haven't seen the other two. The garlic and the pizza I have never seen before, but the jalapeno I have seen before. They're very good. They're very good.
we are here to ask you for $65,000 in exchange for 20% of our business.
Okay, so they're already, again, I have two minds whenever I do these videos. I have my business mind and I have my product mind. You know, the product mind, again, may taint me a bit because I absolutely love these, but I will say, I think starting off $65,000 for 20%, that's a great asking price to start for. That's nothing too crazy. That's a good amount of equity they're giving up in their company, and they don't. I feel like a big problem is everybody comes in with these crazy high valuations, thinking that they're the next big thing before they even have the next anything going, and it's just never gonna go over well. But this is already off to a good negotiation start. I'm here for this.
I'm Sylvia. We came to Canada about 10 years ago. At some point, we were living on $400 a month. And wow. That's for Vancouver area. It's very difficult.
Did they just say they were living $400 a month in Vancouver area? I mean, I know Maple Ridge is a little bit cheaper, but that's unreal. That's unreal. How? Both of them? Oh, okay. Even more reason why my hat's off to them. Like, they must have been living in like a basement unit, like a bunker almost. I can't, maybe an attic or something. 400. I know this is old, maybe like 7 years ago is when it said this came out. So it is a bit old, but look up the cost of living in Vancouver if you don't know, anyone watching here. That is unreal. So already they're sounding like real scrappy people, great entrepreneurs. I'm even more on their side now. Sylvia also seems like she's carrying the team so far. I think she's the real lifeblood of this company from what I'm seeing, and already I'm loving it. Also, I will say there is so much paperwork whenever you immigrate anywhere. I don't even want to get into the specifics of it.
We missed a lot of stuff from our home country. And one of the biggest it was our favorite snack, which were the Brazilian cheese puffs. So we took all our savings and we invested in the business to start out. They are little buns made out of a root called manioc that is from our home country. They're gluten-free, nut-free, and sugar-free. They're also vegetarian.
Okay. A lot of stuff happened there. First off, that is so smart about making something that fills a natural niche. You know that there's going to be plenty of other Brazilian people who are living abroad, who are living in Canada, that feel the exact same way, that feel like they miss a piece of home. Again, I can say from personal experience, as much as I love living in Vancouver, every once in a while there's some stuff, like different things that I just couldn't get in here that I could get back in the States, and it's just like, I wish I could have that, like, right now. I wish I could have some like good Tex-Mex or just I don't even know, like, but there's just every once in a while you have that feeling like, man, it would be even better if I could just get a real quick taste of home right now. So that is a great business to start off with. Second part of that, using a different kind of flour that makes them gluten-free, that makes them vegetarian. Look, they're already, they're knocking these out of the park. I didn't even know that about them. That makes so much sense. I think you said maniac root, what I was saying earlier. I wasn't quite sure how to pronounce, but that's super interesting. Sounds like it's in the spud kind of a family. I'd have to look more into it, but I can tell you it's delicious.
Oh, beautiful.
In the flour. It looked like also they had a flour base there, which I haven't seen before either. I'd be interested to learn more about that. But again, up there, they're just kicking this out of the park, and I'm so ready to watch the dragons eat these right out of their hands.
By 2014, we brought in equipment from Brazil to help us shape the buns and get them going because we're making thousands by hand, so it took several hours.
They were making thousands by the hand. Like, this is the kind of stuff that keeps me from personally being able to have my own food brand or something like this. I love cooking. I love when you get to get it all together and it's all ready, but the prep, I know that's like lazy chefery, but it's literally what would keep me from being a real chef. Those hours of cutting, hours of molding, hours of creating things. That's just why I respect this craft so much. I just don't have the commitment to do it, to be completely honest, and that's why I would rather sit here and give reviews on other people who are willing to take the time to make amazing products like this. So let me stop talking to get back to this.
Over 200.
I'm just saying, that's why I'm not the expert. I'm just here. I'm just giving my opinion. I just have my opinion that I give, and that's the best that I provide. So I think that's my strong suit.
50,000 buns, only through farmers markets, events, and little stores. I had a car accident, and I was making all of it on my own. Bruno has a full-time job. So I had to take a little step back of the events that we were doing 8 farmers market a week.
Hold up. So they weren't even making it as a team at that point. She was doing it all by herself. And then she got in a car crash and had to Look, I'm all in on their story. I am fully here for this. It's crazy how sometimes something happens in life and it kind of forces you into another direction. It's like, it tends to take big events sometimes like that for people to have the bravery to sort of shift in another direction, like she was saying here. So kudos to her. Absolutely kudos to her. That's tough. Silva seems like a tough woman. So she seems like she's seen it all and she's not going to let anybody make her waver on anything. She's no nonsense, but also a nice person. I'm fully invested. I'm just making up whole character backstories at this point. I don't know these people. I'm just fully invested, and I absolutely love this.
How much profit did you make?
We actually just started breaking even.
I really try not to eat bread, and this is the most delicious bread. How bad are these for me?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
I
It's
love
just
cheese. I love flour.
I know.
You know,
Okay,
that we've
just-
done okay with that kind of
just
stuff. Awesome.
Jim, my man, I'm drinking a beer with you. We need to have a beer together. That was great response. Not everything has to be, I call her the tech titan. I forgot what her name is. She's all in the app space and everything, but so not everything has to be nutritious all the time and so healthy and keto. Like, yes, you should watch what you eat and have a good diet and everything, but like, let loose every once in a while. Also, we haven't let them, give their pitch. So Manji called it over, let's see how this goes.
Why the name Otimo?
Otimo means awesome in Portuguese.
Awesome.
What did you find?
What happened?
Expiry
Expiry date.
How long is the shelf life?
1 year.
1 year.
My biggest concern is inventory control.
He will eat them. Look, he's...
Oh my God, yeah, in a heartbeat. I can eat faster than anybody. Again, staying consistent with my philosophy. I must go out, but I will be a supporter for you.
Wait, what? Like, what about the expiry date? Huh? Sorry, what, that it expires in a year? That seems like a pretty good amount of... These don't last like 2 days in my freezer. Like, I don't know, that seems like a pretty good amount of time. Like, they also never let her really answer, like, if milk, egg, and cheese in this maniac route, like, that doesn't seem that unhealthy. I mean, it's not, like, great or anything. It doesn't, yeah, it's not, like, protein-packed or anything like that, but they're just, all of their complaints have been shot down. They don't even know what they're talking about. Also, Otimo, that great naming.
It's nice.
And they are awesome. They are absolutely as awesome as the name implies. Also, I guess he must just not invest in things that have any kind of expiry date. That, I guess I get that's a thing, but like, that's stupid. Like, he knows it's a slam dunk. He just had to do that on principle. It's ridiculous, but we'll go with it.
So in my last business, our biggest clients were all the biggest food company. Everything in the frozen aisle is in decline because people are looking for fresh food or at least shopping in the fresh section.
Yes.
So actually, we're working on a dry blend where people can actually mix their own. But first, we needed to create the market of what the buns were.
Right.
So then now that we would have the demand for how to make it from scratch.
Is that true? I guess it probably is true. I do tend to try and eat more fresh. You still gotta keep things in the freezer sometimes. There's just certain stuff that lasts, but I think they mean like pre-product, like pre-put together, you know, amalgamated kind of stuff. But she also is like so like new age and like, this is good. But my girl Silva's had all the perfect responses back. She hit it back. They got the flour that they're working on. I would have to check out if you can make your own. I would be interested to try and make my own of these. I wonder how easy it is. And I bet they do taste delicious fresh, but I can tell you they're delicious frozen as well. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Bruno, what do you do? And Sylvia, what do you do?
You go ahead.
I run the whole thing. Make, sell, clean, all of it. Okay. Bruno works full time, and when he's not working
elsewhere full time.
Yeah.
I love that. They just threw my man Bruno in there, put the chef hat on him, put the shirt on. They were like, rep the brand, you know, it's all her. And they were totally honest. You could just tell that it's all her. She's got the magnetism. She's got it everything down. Maybe my man Bruno joined in on the business. This is 7 years ago. I'd be very curious to figure out in maybe a future video where they're at now. Let's not hold this back anymore. Let's get to the real meat and potatoes here.
Elsewhere full time.
Yes, I have a full.
I want to know, do they get the deal or not? Let's get it.
I think the product is totally delicious, but I don't think I can help you get the distribution you're looking for. I think I'm gonna be out.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think she's a good fit for this company. That's fine. Like, get out of here. If I was her, I'd be like, cool, go. Like, clearly you're just not the person for this deal, so like, get the out of here. If you're not with it, you're against it. All right, so get out of here. Let's get to somebody who actually is in love with it.
I work like however many hours I have to work. I just need the opportunity to have the right channel.
My problem here is that it's off trend of what's happening in the food industry for two reasons. One, there's no real nutritional value here. And the other thing is that it's frozen. So I'm gonna have to be out.
Okay, first off, you can tell this lady is putting her whole heart into this. This is her lifeblood. This is her everything. You can feel the dedication. You can feel it. Like, come on, why are we all past? All right, it's not on trend. It's not this. It's not that. Every single person there said it was delicious. They all loved it. They all tried it. So what are we doing here? Why are we playing games? Like, come on, give them, like, this is ridiculous. Oh, it's hard as an entrepreneur. I get it. Yes, it's hard for everybody. But clearly, if there's not a more deserving entrepreneur,
You know, I think it's a great appetizer. There's no question about it. It you know, like as an appetizer where in our restaurants, it's not hard dough, it's easy dough. And it makes a lot of dough.
Yes.
But I think you're just too early, and for that reason, I'm out.
He's out too? No. Oh, that was... Okay, I'm getting mad now. First off, if there's anybody else, the pizza guy, Boston Pizza. First off, have you ever even been to Boston? Look, we're not gonna get into that. I'm just starting to get mad because it's ridiculous to me that everybody is passing this up. Is everybody gonna pass this? Hold up. Is everybody gonna pass this up? Because I'm about to lose my mind if everybody passes this up. He should have gone for it though. Jim, if anybody should have gone for it, that would have been a great inclusion. Get into the, like, quit pretending. Why is everyone acting all holier than thou and high and mighty that they've never eaten freezer food? We get it. You're rich. You probably have a private chef. Sometimes it's easy to just pull something right out of the freezer and cook it up. Why is that ridiculous? I'm flabbergasted. I'm truly flabbergasted right now.
I love the story, but I don't love the business. I'm out.
What a lovely couple.
Everybody can create that.
It is delicious. It's just hard to sell bread in this market.
It's just, our road has never been easy. And you know what, like, we see as one more step to get there.
I am floored. It's hard to sell bread in this market? What is going... I just can't even... I don't know what's anything anymore. I don't even know what. It's hard to sell bread in this market? Pizzas are everywhere. What do we... Maybe it looked crazy 7 years ago or something. I get it. Like, they thought bread was gonna be, is the big evil. I get all the reasons why. The flour and all. There's stuff that, yes, we know more about what diet should look like, what, more processed foods look like. And clearly this is an alternative. Clearly this has a lot of different things to it. Like, clearly this isn't made exactly like how other breads are made. They just were being super close-minded and ridiculous. That was... Oh, I am mad on their behalf right now. Well, look, that got me a little bit riled up. I will be honest. I was very mad. But I can say this at least. We're sitting here 7 years later. The Dragons didn't think that they were worth it. But look, I'm sitting here with 2 different bags. Unironically, I had these in my freezer. This is literally a thinly veiled excuse to do this, for me to buy these and eat these. I absolutely love them. They are straight up delicious. And look, our friend, she's on the pack. Look at that. She is the lifeblood of this company. I don't know what they were seeing there. They absolutely missed out on a great snack opportunity because, again, here we are 7 years later. I have seen these in absolutely every grocery store in my area. They are doing great sales. Clearly, I would be really interested. I want to look more into them and see, what their roads look like. Maybe I could even reach out to them and see what's up with them. But this is awesome. This is great to see. I love to see businesses from, people from other places come to Canada, establish themselves, and really make a life for themselves. And against all odds, even the biggest hurdles and possibilities, people coming and telling you that your dreams aren't real, they've still made a living off of this. And here we are, 7 years later. Literally, she is still on. We got this one, the mild jalapeno. It doesn't look exactly like they got new packaging even for some of them. I did see the pizza flavor. I didn't get that. I've never had the garlic and herb one. I'll have to see if I can find that one and try. I literally would do a video trying all of these out. Like, they're just so good.
So good and tasty.
I'm gonna go ahead and make up the originals real quick just so you can see what they look like cooked. Here they are. They've got a perfect crunchy exterior, a nice good cheesy gooey interior. I don't even have that much more to say. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm gonna go absolutely crush these right now. They're so good. I still can't believe they get a deal, but since they're still around, I hope that they're doing pretty good. That's about all I got for this one. So until next time, y'all, peace out.